It was 20 years ago today. The storm of the century slammed the mountains.
The blizzard of '93 dumped more than 2 feet of snow on the region, combined with hurricane-force winds and bone-chilling cold.
Today's weather far removed from all that, but for folks who lived through the storm, the memories are still vivid.
Yes, News 13's Cheryl Barber joins us live in Henderson County, one of the counties where some people lost power for a week. Cheryl, you and I were reporting during that big snowstorm.
That's right, Tammy, and I came here to see a horrible sight. It was acres and acres of greenhouses mashed flat by the blizzard. Hard to believe it was 20 years ago when everything came to a halt. The storm began the night of the 12th, but the 13th marked the arrival of winds justifying the term blizzard.
We're going to stick this ruler in and see what we've got. Definitely unofficial, just about 11 inches here.
News 13 reporters fanned out across the mountains, reporting the weather story of the century.
We got crews out trying to clean that up, but you just can't go anywhere.
Tens of thousands of homes went dark, some of them for days, some for a week or more. From the air, highways and airports blocked with snow and rows of cars that couldn't move. News 13 struggled to stay on the air as power lines snapped near the station. But we told the stories of people trapped at home, digging out, working by candlelight.
They hoisted them out of the wilderness.
I reported on a desperate search for teenage campers deep in the Smokies and their rescue by National Guard soldiers and pilots.
I am so glad that I've had this experience because hopefully next time I'll be, better prepared for it.
That's Mac Cox, out of power for 4 days, forced to stay with his in-laws. He's celebrating his 80th birthday today and remembers how he battled the elements 2 decades ago.
A tree fell on my father-in-law's house while I was there, and a big pine tree, and it knocked a hole into the dining area. So I had to get up on the roof and get the snow off the roof and put down a tarp.
We actually walked out of here on that day thinking we wouldn't recover from.
Kelly Cantrell was among the 3 people inside one of the greenhouses at Wingerden International when the weight of the snow nearly crushed them.
We were about halfway in the house like this when we heard it pop on the other end. Managed to run out and up the main corridor before that bay fell. Living here, you just wake up every morning and be thankful for the day that you get.
And it's good to wake up. Now, the blizzard leaves some very powerful memories for those of us who waded through it, but I will never, ever forget seeing the joy and all of the wonderful feelings when those kids ran into the arms of their loved ones. Now, Tammy, it looks, if I remember correctly, you had to spend about 4 days at the station. You didn't get home for 4 days.
That's right. I was anchoring the newscast and wearing the same shirt and jacket over and over, a fashion faux pas over and over again. But I would have been so excited if I'd only had an extra T-shirt, which is what you had gotten, Cheryl, and it's from the blizzard of '93. And then take a look at this. It's a VHS. Oh yeah, you remember those?
Yeah, they
don't
still
you, baby?
have those, huh?
This is an old one. This is all the video.
That's a remnant of the storm.
Remnants of the storm from '93.
Right.
So yeah, crazy
Memorialized
time.
on video. That was a crazy. I was actually on the west coast of Florida, and it came to shore as a huge flood, and it damaged thousands of homes.
So you were dealing with flood.
Before it got here, it was flooding in Florida, and then it was a heck of a snowstorm up here, Jason.
Yeah.